Hi, this is Allison Hughes. Welcome to my IDT G20 Final Project. I chose to work on my English 102 course, and as you can see, when my students first land on their course, the first thing they see is the welcome letter. This welcome letter gets posted the week before classes start when our course is open in D2L. So that way they can familiarize themselves with the course expectations prior to the course beginning. And it also sets them up for success because it gets them acclimated to how I structure my course. So you can see that there are some first steps that they have to complete in order to get started, and the rest of the welcome announcement gives them more details about the course. After that, every Saturday at 8 a.m., I post my weekly announcement that gives them their upcoming due dates for the week, their assignments and activities for the week, along with hyperlinks to the course, and then it also does a looking ahead to what's going to be due the next week. In addition, the calendar will be updated for due dates for the entire semester once I have my course schedule done, and so that running calendar is also available for my students as well. So in order for my students to navigate the course, they can navigate the course via the hyperlinks in the weekly announcement, or as I do tell them in my welcome letter, they can also go to content and navigate the course that way as well. First, they come to an overview, and this gives them an overview of English 102 and then tells them to go into getting started. So when we get to getting started, there are three sections. The syllabus, schedule, and course policies, instructor information, and resources. So the syllabus, schedule, and course policies starts with an itemized list of what students will find, and then each of those items is listed underneath. So I have my video overview of the course that shows them kind of what I started this video with, but then I also talk about enabling notifications and how to check grades. So I have my syllabus, my course schedule, our departmental policies at our campus, a list of graded assignments, and then a link to preparing for online learning at Delaware Tech. Next, I have my instructor information, where there's some information about me and my contact information, and then my expectations and policies for late work, and this includes my communication policies. Then we have our resources, and so these are items of importance that for many students are going to be a review. If they're 102 students and they've been with us in prior semesters, many of them already know how to submit assignments electronically or post to a discussion board. However, I always like to make sure that those directions and those resources are posted for students so that they have them available to them. Our first learning unit in English 102 is on critical analysis, and there are two modules, the critical analysis essay and the APA skills assessment. And so you can see that the overview and objectives come first, and when you click on the critical analysis essay, there's an overview of the module and then a numbered list of everything that needs to be completed for this module, and then underneath are the items themselves along with brief descriptions. And so everything that's in this list, 1 through 7, is also provided in here as well. Then we go to the APA skills assessment, their second module. There's a video overview, the assessment itself, and then the submission folder. Now you'll notice that there are two standalone items on APA and grammar, and those are standalone items because they are referred to throughout the semester because students frequently need to go back and review models for APA references or models for APA citations, along with sentence writing skills or comma reviews. And so because students are constantly going back to those materials, they are listed as separate items. New to my course this semester that I've never done before is a mid-course survey. I've heard about it from a lot of other people. So I have incorporated a mid-course survey, and I'm in student view. Can't see it right now because I'm in student view and it's not available yet. But I did use the survey tool in D2L to create a mid-course survey, especially with everything being in an online environment. Some of our students who may have been traditionally face-to-face who would have not selected to take English online, I'm hoping to elicit some feedback from them so that I can make the second half of their semester better than the first half, if that's their feedback, or continue doing the things that they like. So this is my course, and I've enjoyed working on it and learned a lot, and have a wonderful day.